All right, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's picking up that audio. Howdy, folks. 1 second, as it says. Please stand by. Please stand by. All right, come on, sit down, Dougie. What are you doing? You gonna lick the couch. That's a great intro to this video. My dog licking the couch. And there she goes. All right, well, good morning, folks. I'm Cody with IronVerse Comics, and yeah, this is just another kind of catch-up stream since I had time. I tried to improve the lighting. I tried to. That's the main thing I really did here. Uh, it's been a it's been a lot of work last few days, so I haven't been able to be here. Um, but that's that's how it goes. I appreciate that I'm here now, right? I hope you folks enjoy it if you're catching it now, later, or whenever. Um, so believe I entitled this stream something to do with what I've been reading, which is yes. Oh, and the yeah, okay. We have points to this. I only have about a third of my cup of coffee in me here, and that's not enough coffee. That is watered down a little bit. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I guess we'll hit what I've been reading first. So let's go ahead and we'll just jump straight into that. As always, if folks have any questions on anything while I'm here, throw it in the chat. And I'd just like to hear from you. Say howdy if you're around. I appreciate knowing. All right, not here. Here. Hello. All right. Bum, bum, bum. So this is what I read. Basically over the last 5 days or so, picking at it. It was very hard to stop here and there. In fact, I would read it before work early in the morning, and then I'd have to go. Um, what is it? Understanding the Invisible Art of Comics by Scott McCloud. I had watched a couple interviews with the man on sequential art and such, and it piqued my interest, and I wanted to do something that maybe would help me. Period. In this case, it was very inspirational, and it helped me refocus on why I love comics as a medium so much. That's if this did one thing for me, that's what it did. Um, it shows me the potential in that as just a writer. Um, there's different ways to integrate it, and it also helped me realize how blessed I am that things have gone as smoothly as they had. Because there's a lot of paths up this mountain, to quote Miyamoto Musashi. But it's just not everybody's gonna have a good gel, and sometimes it's a very bad dichotomy that comes together through comics, even mainstream that gets printed quite a bit and sold quite a bit. There's more of this disconnect and maybe not this heart and grounding. Um, that the medium can really, really shine with. Um, there's too much to talk about. I just recommend anybody who reads it, who is interested in comics, read this. A lot of it's going to be like, well, duh. But how it's presented, it's supposed to have a lot of duh, but it's supposed to show you why it's so obvious and why it's important. And from the difference between a cartoon rendering and a realistic rendering and how it can affect comics. He talks about manga in here and how they use that dichotomy, that difference for different moments. One scene, a face could be exceedingly cartoony, allowing the reader to step into it easier, and then another, it could be extremely realistic and step back to look at it, and just it shows the potential. Honestly, it really it shows the potential. It discusses the different uh, artistries and styles that have been utilized. Um, Puts them on a grid. It quantifies a lot of things that aren't quantified naturally, right? And some people don't like that. Um, for me, it helped me understand and learn and integrate different things into my thinking of comics. So I really recommend reading this. I'm going to go through it again. It's a pretty quick read. It is presented in comic book format, so I mean, you're going to be reading a comic about comics, which is always fun. It talks about the difference, different times, the importance of gutters, how closure is so important to the comics medium. It just goes on and on and on about amazing and very interesting things, at least to me. So I'm gonna dive through this again soon enough. But it was definitely a worthy read. I recommend folks checking it out. The best-selling international classic on storytelling and visual communication. Explore the secret world between the panels, through the lines, and within the hidden symbols of a powerful but misunderstood art form. Part of that he also explores is why it's misunderstood. And I think that is also really important because so many folks view it as this lesser art that you need to grow out of. And there's a wonderful point in it about how when we're children and we don't have the vocabulary to express things, how we tend to point and use visual references, that this thing, and then you'll show it. And how comics is kind of it keeps some of that energy alive, and allows very different and very unique forms of communication than any other medium can. And also gives me hope on why it's timeless, because even if the medium isn't the most accepted, most beloved, there's things it does better than anything else. And I think as long as an art form, a medium, an artistic form of expression can do that, and we have the ability to use that expression, um, it'll be used. And yeah, help me think about some things. I mean, it breaks down the types of panels, the different types of writing that can go on a panel, the different types of communication. There's so much wonder in here that, of course, some of it can feel very obvious, and sometimes you need an obvious thing pointed out to you in a specific way. Yeah, I think that'll do it for that. Um, Check it out though. I do recommend it. Some of his interviews can be a little stiff. This was not stiff. You could tell he does better with his ability, his storytelling and his communication with the medium he's talking about, right? I think that's really cool. Let's see. That covers that. I guess I'll talk about these fellas since I got them in hand now. Actually, I guess I gotta go back over here. The metal cards. Let me get that closer. Boom, 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 boom. So, been signing these. I wanted to finish this weekend. I didn't get to it. I got about over half, I think, done. So a little over 200 of them are done, and excited to mail them out. I haven't tested that out. I'm actually going to pick up more envelopes and see some prices on some padding just to go with them to make sure they don't break the envelope on the way, because they're relatively heavy. They're not sharp, but if they do a lot of back and forth in an envelope during shipping or whatever, I don't want them to rip the envelope and fall out, right? That's no good. So I'm working on that. We'll get that done here soon. Get the all the autographs done and signed. This one is not signed, um, but it's a good example. Nice and tough. I did another quick review and look at these on the channel. If you folks want to check that out, that's IronVerse Comics Mail Day number 2. Kind of talks about these and my first impression when seeing them and all that. So yeah, I'm excited getting this going. We've been delivering the issues otherwise, so I'm excited there as well. And just pushing forward, pushing forward. Our next goal, the next big thing, and I do have multiple things in motion with it, so I guess I'll talk a little bit about that. Boom, and you're probably going to see me a couple times. Let's go on over here. This again, I've gonna have to show this basically every stream until it's done, right? Until the effort's done. Um, doing a 96-page hardcover reprint of issues 1 through 3. Um, Originally, it was to help me make sure I could deliver everything from this previous campaign. Um, and of course, to expand the audience. I mean, there's so many good angles. I try to, if I'm going to do an effort and put a lot of again effort into it, I want it to be worthy and to have benefit almost no matter what, right? Even if there's if it doesn't hit its goal or what have you. And I'm excited to put this out. That was the original intent, was to help pay for some things that I was worried I was not going to be able to. Currently, I think I'm going to be able to ship everything out to backers. So this actually could allow us to jump into production of issue number 4 or into production of the IronVerse anthology, which I've been trying to put together forever, which is about 3 other minis of within the Jack Irons universe, within IronVerse Comics, that are basically series proposals to you kind readers. Quick glimpses of what we want to do with these characters and who they are, and to flesh out the world a bit more, which it's a massive, massive world we've built. Um, and that would be nice. Though issue 4 is sitting and waiting to be produced, so that would probably be the first go if we made enough extra funding. However, um, this hopefully reaches a new audience. This hopefully gives you a presentation which is worthy of our work. The floppy format's great. We appreciate it, and we're not abandoning the floppy format. In fact, if we got issue 4 done, it would appear in floppy first. But I think we'd rather give you something you feel good placing on your bookshelf. I think that's something important for us in our work, and this is our chance at it. And I've been humbled. We're at 154 signups. That's crazy, particularly because of how this prior campaign had went. Thanks to COVID, thanks to so many things I didn't see coming, and many things I could have seen coming and didn't see coming, and just pushing forward. Um, I hope you folks enjoy it. I hope the campaign is at least a fun little season of interviews and discussion on our work. I'm excited that folks are getting the issues in, so I'm hoping maybe we'll hear some more reviews on issue 3. That's been a big one. The main reviews we saw with issue 3 were back in November when we released the digital, and they were good, but they were expected. They were expected, you know. I want folks who I don't expect a glowing review to review it, and if it's glowing, still great. If it's, I don't want people to tear it apart just because they can, but I want people to tear it apart where it's due, so that we can learn and grow. The next issue is definitely growth from these last 3, but I still don't have enough feedback, and I would like more. But yeah, I'm excited. May 1st, we're launching this, and we'll see how it goes. Potential's limitless, but potential's limitless. It could go very wrong. It could go very, very right. It's likely going to go somewhere in the middle, and if all we can do is fund it, um, that's crazy for me. It would do me so good. Um, People have been following our work and following the previous campaign, especially this last stretch where things have been really odd. Stumbles have been tossed our way that really, really could not have been expected. And that has rendered some of the previous printings less to my liking than they were before those stumbles. And having a nice prestige format, omitting the stuff that I wish was omitted that couldn't have been from the previous printing here, um, is going to do me a lot of good, and I think it'll look really cool. We've got the cover in process from Maxi Dallo. I'm hoping to reveal that before the May 1st launch. Might be a little after. It's kind of how it goes here and there. We're not the tightest ship out there. I think a large part is because we don't have the funding. That I can't pay for somebody's express time right away. But we're all in on this project. Wonderful team has continued to support myself and this very goofy idea. And I'm hoping bringing it to Kickstarter can open some doors, if nothing else, to some new readers, right? So yeah, check that out, spread it, sign up if you haven't. Um, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time and checking that out. Yeah, I don't have much else to show you there. I think I can go ahead and do that. Howdy, Sapper Boy. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in and saying howdy. Was not 100% sure anyone was showing up and watching, but I'm more than happy to talk to myself. I do it plenty, right? But welcome, welcome. Questions are always open on these. I was just talking about the hardcover campaign. Before that, I was talking about Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud, just a little bit. There's too much in there to dissect, especially since I didn't organize by points. I mean, I could go through his chapters and discuss my thoughts on each and all of that, but I don't have enough watered down coffee. uh, I talked about the metal cards as well. Those are in. Um, Over half are signed, and hopefully I'm going to get one out this week. And if it arrives safe and sound with how I package it, then all of them will start going out pretty quick. I'm going to do large batches if I can, just to get it done with. I'm very stoked with their quality. There is one thing that kind of bothers me, is that there's an adhesive residue on the backs of most of them that I've tried to get off before signing, and I couldn't always get all of it off, and that's something I'm gonna have to address the backers about. But otherwise, I mean, the print quality is great. You can read everything. It's a nice strong metal. I was a little worried that it wouldn't be legible, and it's legible. The image came out great. Colors are good, and it looks like a metal card, right? It's everything I wanted on that end. It's just a production. mm, I don't want to use snafu or fuck up because it's not. It's part of production that was not handled uh, at all, and I'm fine handling it myself as best I can. But I'm sure there's better ways that I don't know. And future reference, if I do that again, I will be dealing with that before I receive them, hopefully. But for now, did my best, and I hope folks will see that. It's been fun signing a bunch of stuff, and yeah. You definitely. Oh well, thank you. I hope it proves worthy. We're working with the same folks that Iconic Comics work with to produce their hardcovers, and I've been very pleased with our hardcovers. In fact, here, 1 second. You'll probably see me and certainly hear me thanks to the wireless bit, but it'll be a little bit fatter than this. Basically, is what we're producing. Similar spine. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop. So very similar, the book. We're not going to have this holographic here unless, again, we decide if we make a lot of play around money, then we'll start tricking out the book. But most likely we won't. It'll be a little thicker than this, but the same quality. If you have backed Common America 3 and got the hardcovers there, it'll be very similar. Even the paper quality will be similar. Um, I think it came out beautifully. Still even smells like a new hardcover, which is kind of nice. Um, and I hope it'll be worthy of placing on somebody's shelf, right? That's part of it. But yeah, that should. It's the best example I got for you folks on that. What we're aiming for, what we're gonna try and do. And I appreciate your support and interest there. best I got there. I'm I need to finish this and get more coffee. I am still 80% asleep, something like that. Uh, but yeah, so that's the main discussions I had for this stream. Nothing too major. We're at 20 minutes. That's fine. Uh, you got that hardcover. Oh well, then you know what to expect. It should be about 1.5 times the size of that. Um, I believe Common America goes in about 64 pages. Um, we're going to be at 96. Uh, if we fund like crazy, I would like to fund the three minis and throw those in there too. So that'd be another 24 pages to it. Um, that would be nice, but these are all speculation. My main goal with this campaign is to get funds and deliver something very quickly, something nice very quickly. That's why we didn't add anything new production wise, and why I'm likely not to add any extras. I'm thinking of adding metal cards again, just as a bookmark kind of thing to go with them. But that's also another thing. Like I want to see how it's going before I do that. Probably going to be a stretch goal then. We're asking for a good amount of cash to get those hardcovers done too, which we'll see if we can reach. Right? We'll see if we can reach. I'm hopeful. Summer for Kickstarter will be good. The spring has been good from what I've seen, and we've never been on there, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, thank you so much, Sapper Spy. The support we've received on this project has been incredible and just I hate to say it, but unwarranted almost. I think we do good work. I think we do very cool work and we do very unique work. But some of that uniqueness comes in the struggle. And you folks deserve something better than those struggles. And I think we're getting better. Uh, Especially with this last campaign, there was a lot of lumps taken that needed to be taken to sink in lessons, right? And hoping to apply them. That's what this hardcover is about. If we're able to make a crazy amount like 30K over, which not likely, and it would take more than that because of taxes, about 35, 36K over. Um, we'd hop right into a production of a hardcover volume 2, which would be issues 4 through 6, which means we'd also be able to print and make public issues 1 through 3 in floppy format as they finish, right? I think that's really cool. Again, the sky's the limit, but I'm keeping it basic so I don't shoot myself in the foot again. Really hard. Um, uh, Again, I learned a lot. The team's really on board. I'm very blessed by this team. There was many instances where they had a hard choice to stick with or not. And Maxie, I've been working with for the better part of 6 years now. Steve, it's working on two now, three almost, and it's hard to keep teams together from what I've seen. And I don't know, Jack and IronVerse Comics so far has had the tenacity and the energy to keep things together, even through our growing pains is the kindest, softest term I could put it at. And we wouldn't be able to without grassroots support. We don't have a publisher, a big publisher behind us. We do have a publisher, a very kind publisher, Wicked Publishing, who's taking care of fulfillment right now. And uh, without them doing that right now and the previous campaign, I would certainly have had more stumbles and would be going crazy. It's just a little too much for me. Uh, but we don't have that mainstream energy, and comics don't really have. I mean, they act like they have that mainstream energy, but it's not the 90s anymore, and it's not pre-90s where the energy was from books on stands um, and repulping them and all that. And then in the 90s, it was from fresh creative voices and gimmicks, right? And I've seen a lot of gimmicks in crowdfunding. Um, right now, here's a holographic cover, here's a metal cover, um, and that can help. I think it works better in crowdfunding. It's less of a bubble to burst like it was in the 90s with mainstream, just because it gives you that extra prestige, homegrown, but here's something a little bit nicer because you're paying more, kind of feel to it that, oh, what's the term? Oh, it's gonna bother me. Uh, like a local brewery, but I'm trying to think of the term. Something like art. Yeah, no, neurons aren't firing on that one. Artisanal. It gives you that artisanal feel. Um, but so I think that works. It works a little bit better than if folks were trying to do that back then, which they couldn't have. Thanks to crowdfunding, folks can actually make the money to do it. Back in the day, you'd be printing at a local printer and stapling them yourselves, right? Making zines, which I'm hoping to do uh, an IronVerse Quickies on a local zine that I got a hold of here soon. I'm excited for that. But yeah, so I can hop into some kind of gameplay. I can answer questions. Uh, I can't show you this because it's not ready yet. Um, Suffice to say, this summer, hopefully, Jack isn't the only thing we're doing, even if the hardcover doesn't go well. Hopefully it does, though, and in which case, maybe we're off and running in 2021 summer. That would be great. Um, I guess I did that. I'll share that for the heck of it. Uh, it's a very small thing, so don't be super impressed. Keep your expectations low. Um, I continuously am tweaking the website to make it a little bit more user friendly. This is our landing page. You'll see something very similar on mobile. This will lead you to Wicked Publishing to buy the physical remnants that we have of previous printings. We are out of the issue 2 stock. I believe in their damaged section you can still get a hold of readable issue number 2s, but they're pixelated. It was not the greatest printing. Um, we've had bad printings over at IronVerse Comics, but we've gotten through them and gotten it right? Um, there's still a few issue number ones if folks are interested, and this is the original kind of bit, so it's got a lot of the rough edges we've nailed out. Um, Wanted posters, all kinds of cool stuff, but it'll lead you there where you can support us directly through the publisher. And then this, I added the tab here, so you can go here or here, relatively easy to get free reads online. You can read Cactus Coyote here, which is a 40-page manga taking place in the same universe about 20 years after Jack Iron Steel Cowboy's current arcs. And then here you can read issues 1 and 2 of Jack. If you don't like Patreon, you can support us like Patreon here, and you'll be supporting a more grassroots indie comics digital marketplace uh, and provider, really. I really like Global Comics. They've been very kind to us and have been very supportive. In fact, thanks to them, we've gotten about 30K views between the two issues here, which is wonderful. Cactus Coyote by himself, however, watch. Love it. Love it, love it. I think he's at 35.1K views. So uh, our work's been seen, which is nice. That always feels good. But yeah, if you want to read that, free reads there and there. It's the same thing if you scroll down through our little animated GIFs and all that. You can read it actually straight here. If you do that, it'll link you. Or if you do that, it'll link you. It looks like that one doesn't open a new tab, however. Um, so I'll try to make the free reads easy to get to. Support our store. But that's the main thing is I made the free reads a little bit easier. That's the most recent. Um, these down tabs, however, have been added relatively recently as well. Got us where you can reach us on everything, right? And then here, uh, still the best place to support us, even beyond Global Comics. Though I'd like Global Comics to be a little bit bigger. Um, this video, along with many others, they go straight up on here for free. I think there's a way to follow without even paying on Patreon, and that's a great way to make sure you're up and up with our work. Anything that ends up here is videos, but you also get access to our digital library for $1, right? And I have it set up so it shoots out a sticker um, after you hit, I think, $10 of support, whether that's 10 months at $1 or 2 months at 5 or 1 month at 10. I think it's supposed to do that. I have not had it confirmed that they have been shipped or delivered, so I can't promise that, but I do believe I set it up. So let me see. Might as well. We're here, right? Do 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 do. Of course, you get access to our oh, you get access to our Discord. I think at any level, so that's also helpful. Yeah, that's it. Exclusive sticker. That's it. And yeah, we're pushing forward. I would hope if we can reach that, then I'll add other things for folks. But at the moment, yeah, that's where we're at. Great place to support us alongside Global Comics. This one allows you to get stuff pretty directly and pretty quickly. Global Comics just, it helps us out. And it helps another smaller digital publisher out, which is really nice. Current project will not change until we are done fulfilling. And next project is the hardcover. Once we're done fulfilling this will change to the Kickstarter. Um, But until then, this is where you can check us out. You can comment, ask questions, all that fun stuff. And we did set up a newsletter, which I have not used too much. I've used it once. But yeah, you just go here, and I think it'll shoot you to the bottom of the page. Yep. And you throw in your email address here, and that allows us to hit you up directly when we have something worth telling you. But yeah, the folks at Patreon are who pay for this site and to keep it up, which is I'm very grateful for. We don't make too many sales, but when we do make a sale, that also makes a huge difference for me. And yeah, so check it out, folks. IronVerseComics.com, best place to get a hold of us, right? I'm just now thinking it would be nice to add a section where you can email us for support. That should be doable. I'm just going to have to look that up because I like right here and just put support and questions or something like right here. And that would link you to ironversecomics at gmail.com where you can email us. Uh, I'll have to do that though myself. I'll have to figure out how that works. I'm hoping my audio is coming through better than usual as well. Uh, Last time I checked, it was fine, but I never know day to day, and I'm hearing my voice, and it's very crackly and right. So, so we'll see on the replay there. But yeah, so what I can do is I can throw something on to play, right? To have in the background while I'm at this. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, see, I've seen a few things there. I kind of want to comment on that because this guy's been following me for a while. He was a nice enough fella, but you know, yeah, I don't know. Um, One of the nice uppers I had recently was actually got Jeff Smith from Bone, right? If folks are aware, one of the best grassroots indie efforts, in my opinion, almost ever, just because of the audience it can reach and the story that he told, right? Um, and how he reached that audience, the amount of work and the grassroots level that he pushed. A guy he ended up following and being able to see our work, which was really cool. Those little nudges keep me going alongside you folks, nudging me and our work forward as well. Makes a massive difference. Um, yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna put something pretty chill, I think is what I'm gonna do. Apologies on this gravelly voice. It's morning voice, right? It's not even 10 a.m. here yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that just because it allows me to go as long or as short as I want. But also I'm going to want to couple it with background music. So, uno momento, por favor, mi amigos. It's just gonna take a minute, get everything set up. You will hear music here in a second, so don't worry, don't worry. Your audio is fine. Thank you for letting me know, Sapper. I never can check until after. I did a 3-hour stream last week, I think it was, and I got a lot of cool info out and talked about a lot of cool things, and like at least a third of it was not picked up. which made basically man 80% of it unintelligible, which yeah, that broke my heart a little bit. And I wasn't paying attention to the chat, and chat was telling me, so that was all my bad. Uh, is that gonna be fine? 6 minutes of that in the back. How loud is it? Oh, desktop audio is off. Curious if that means it's off up here. So you're gonna see the virtual cam for a second while I check something. Yeah, okay, that's how it works. So the audio mixer is for every page that I'm using through OBS. Interesting. I'm learning OBS better, that's for sure. I've got a lot of interesting things coming. So there we go. We got some music in the background. I'll go ahead and turn it down a little bit because I'm talking a little too softly. And I have the music off on this particular application, so. It'd be nice to have music, I guess. Alright, hooked in. Now I just have to be super patient, and I'm not always that patient with this. It takes a while to load up all the mods and such. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'll be right back, folks. While this does... I don't want to click off of the screen, though, until it loads. Because that might mean I have to reload it. Damn. Okay, now I'm going to wait a minute. As soon as it loads up, though, I'm going to hit the standby and go get more watered down coffee and heat it up. I think that's probably a good idea. So I have some energy, right? Some energy. Been working a lot more, and it's been kicking. The sun, in particular, has been kicking my ass. I'm glad for it. I'm glad for the sun back, and I love getting my vitamin D and getting my skin all nice and toasty. But when I get home, it has drained most of the energy in life for me. So my first day off in a while, so wanted to do this, but I'm more beat than usual, and I do apologize on the low energy. I'm hoping caffeine will assist. Hoping. But I gotta wait for this to load. Because if I click off of it before it's loaded, then it might crash. It's a little annoying, but how it goes. Just will take a second. Okay, a long second. Relatively very long second. It's cold coffee, but it's what I got. Come on now. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Push through. Use your innate power. Just load. Load. It'll load in a second. Again, I gotta be patient. When I'm not, we just gotta go through the whole freaking process again, right? Nah. So we'll just have me yapping while I wait. And some background music at least, right? Just a little bit of tribal drum metal kind of shit. Initializing. Startup sequence engaged. Let's see, am I missing anything here? I don't think so. Initializing. I swear it's probably not frozen. All right, you take care, Sapper. Thanks for stopping by. Don't worry about it. You take care again. Thank you, thank you. Come on, load. Come on, load. If you're not going to load, then we will have a problem. It will load. It's just being a butt. I'm not sure why it's being a butt, but it will load. Eventually, it will load. If not, well, then we'll do something else. Come on. Ooh, cursor. Orbiting. Crashes. Alright, come on now. If I click on it, it'll go to not responding. I just know it. I just know it. Alright, no. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, see, you guys can't even see it when it does that. But I now have basically crashed it. Yep, close the program. We'll do something else. That's what I wanted to do, but the world had other plans, so we'll be doing this. But first, I need more coffee. So I will be... Oh, why isn't standby? Oh, because it's not where it used to be. That's why. Alright, let me see where it... Oh, you're going to hear no... Oh, I can't even move that right now. Let's move it so I can see. There it is. You folks can't see it, but... What I need to do is go find my standby screen, because it looks like it's moved since it was last used in here. Oh, you know what? It was. In fact, I don't know where that one is. That's not good, Cody. Yeah, keep your things in the right places. I doubt it's in this bit here. Yeah, I kind of knew it wasn't. There's a couple things I could use instead. That's disappointing. It might be in here, but there it is. Ha 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 ha. All right, there you go. Be right back, folks. Be right back. Need my coffee. Alright, I returned bearing coffee. Not as much as I'd like, but I'd have to make a bunch of new coffee, so... How it goes. How it goes. I don't have new coffee time. What's up, Papa? Come here. Wanna come say hi? You're here at the beginning. You wait. Give me the look. Oh, and then she leaves. Trying to guilt me into following her. She's a good one. Alright, let's go ahead and put this on. Music's fine. I do need to switch this to 5.1 though. I haven't played this for a while either, so if something's up with it, apologies. Usually is something up with it when I haven't played it for a while, to be fair. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I'd like to do that as well, but I have to go here to do it, I think. We'll see. We will see. No, that's not what I need. That's not what I need either. What I need is up here. My channel here. And then what we're going to do is share this. see. I don't need live chat open on this. Let's just go ahead and there. Thank you for leaving a like as well, folks. That was very kind of you. It's a Tuesday, right? That's a day. That's that. I think. Let me look. I have to go here to check. Yes, but it might not show anything, which is a little annoying, but maybe it'll show something later. Alright, come on now. This is also having trouble loading. Very odd. But this one's not crashing while it's having trouble, so I'll take it. If it doesn't work, man, I don't know. I do not know. I gotta drink this watered down coffee while it's hot. Not bad for old watered down coffee. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be loading up. You folks don't see anything, but I see a black screen, so technically I guess I don't see much anything either. In fact, you guys probably see more than I do. I'm happy for the background music. That helps. That helps significantly. Well, what's going on now? Is nothing gonna work? I mean, nothing's always been an option. I could launch it through that. Maybe that's what I gotta do. It's just been so long too. Maybe the hard drive and the data. It's just taking forever to wake the fuck up. Enterprise couldn't display. It did display though. No, it's displaying the options. I see the options. You're lying. Oh, now we'll see here. I might have locked myself in with some trouble here. Because yeah, now it's displaying the options, but then it's not. Oh, fun. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see me either right now, so hi. See how this works. Because yeah, now it's blacked out OBS on my second screen as well, and Control-Alt-Delete is no longer responsive. I'm thinking you're getting the recording anyway. Yeah, I shouldn't have pushed through, it looks like. Seems to have been a bad idea. What about Alt-Tab? Ah, ha 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 ha! Press OK. Let me see. Okay, that fixed that end of it. Alright, alright, we're getting there. Oh, always something. Close window. It's weird that Control-Alt-Delete wouldn't work, and that's always a trip when that's the option there. You guys can hear and see me. I'm still streaming, so we may just have to call it after that, but we'll see. We'll see. It is a heck of a thing when that's doing this. I wanted to launch it from here to see if that would work, but I need to force close it, and trying to force close it doesn't work because for some reason it says it can't display these security and sign-in options even though I see them clearly, and then when I tried to click on one it decided to not load it. So Vortex will be updated after closing. That's fine. Huh. Yeah, I was going to try and play some Modern Fallout 4 too, but that also is not only not opening, it's not closing. So, I think at the end of the day here, I might just have to call this stream. It's not the most exciting, eventful stream. Definitely got some information out. I'll give it that. Now we're at 45 minutes. This is a quickie. I could do it that way. Let's go back up here. Man, that's disappointing. I wanted to play something with you folks. There's a lot of weird things happen with my PC lately. Like I have 30 gigs free on a hard drive, and it won't update a game that's on that hard drive, and it says there's not enough free disk space. I may have to do a few things maintenance-wise. It's been a little bit. Bugs may be building up. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. That's disappointing. I might need to... it's just way more disappointing than I wish it was. Because I need to force close something, but it won't bring up the task manager. What about if I do it through here? Task manager. What happens there? Oh, alright, cool. I just can't bring it up through Control-Delete. That's fine. I don't need it per se. OBS is very high power usage. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Alright, cool. I was able to close Fallout 4. So that's a step in the right direction. Let's go ahead and find Steam again. Now let's try and open it one more time now that I know I can close it. It's not as risky. I'm just not going to touch anything and just wait till it loads up. And then once it's loaded, we'll switch to that screen if all goes to plan. You see. It might not. Oh, it should be on my SSD. There it goes. Alright. Folks can probably hear it even a little bit. Alright, so I'll go over here. Let me minimize this and reopen this fella. And that's what we'll do. Now it's glitchy and it's likely to crash while we're playing. But it's something to do. Now let's see if it hooks in. That's the next problem. You guys can hear it. There it is. What was I doing last? Doesn't look like anything. Looking at a chicken. Yeah. Looking at a Fallout chicken. That's what we were doing. What I need to do is actually start a new game on this so that the save is clean, because this save has had so many. Yeah, there it goes. So many mods installed and uninstalled while trying to figure out what'll work. That sometimes they'll crash. Oh, howdy, Arcrums. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Welcome to Lurk. I'm not doing much. So you're not gonna be missing too much. Spent the last good 15 minutes trying to get things to work up right. First 20 minutes of this, though, was talking about understanding the Invisible Art of Comics by Scott McCloud, talking about my metal cards, a few other delivery things to do with issue number 3 finally getting out. I doubt I missed much in 3 minutes. Let's see if this one will load. Didn't crash right away when I picked it. That'll be good. Sorry, the cacophony of music there. Not that avoidable. Fighting your printer. I'm sorry to hear that. It crashed again. It's cool. I'm fighting the machine as well. I have not pleased the machine spirit enough to work for me. So that's what I'm doing as well. Though yours is more worthwhile, I would hope. I hope that fight's more worth it. We'll see if I can get one of these saves to load, though. That's all I want. And if I can't, I'll pick something else. Sometimes that's just how it goes, right? Industrial printers are sassy. I'm not surprised. I got 1,500 issues printed not too long ago, and they did not. There were errors in there that you could tell that they were sassy. They were very sassy. From color mismatch to lettering degradation to quite a few weird little odds and ends. There was a roller mark on the second half of the books as well. We got that summed up. The printer was really cool. We got those exchanged with another 1,500 issues. But yeah, the big printers are sassy. I'm not surprised. You got to really keep them pleased. All right, none of that's working. All right, so we're not doing that. I mean, I guess I can try one more. It's just, I haven't played this for so long that I'm not surprised things aren't working great. I want to try one more, though, because I'd rather do this than have to look for something else currently. No, we'll see. We'll see. One more time. One more time. Yeah. Do recommend understanding the invisible art of comics, though. It inspired me and made sure, helped me understand why I believe and love this medium so much. Big part of this. Big part of why I do what I do. It's like a half hour later. I did something in that half hour. I know I did. But is that something worth saving? I can't tell you. 10-minute difference, though. I think I tried that one, didn't I? Yeah, see. One more go. One more go. One more go. Likely to crash as well, but we'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. Some saves are more stable than others. Some are not stable at all and crash right away. Alright, fine. I give up. You win. You win. Put on something I know is stable then. Enjoyable as well is the tough part. I don't want to just play poker. I enjoy poker, but I know it works. Oh boy. Yeah, let's see if that's stable. There's no reason this game shouldn't be stable while streaming, because I've streamed it many times before. But the last few times I've tried to, it was not stable while streaming. Or we'll give it a go anyway. We'll find something. Alright, it's updating. You folks might lose a little bit of quality. I don't know. I don't know. Update failed. Try again. Huh. Okay. Can you log in? Yeah, you can log in just fine. But you wouldn't update yourself. Probably have to restart this computer. And probably have to run CC Cleaner and get rid of all the extra funk. And some other things. Well, let's see if this works. Failed to synchronize achievements. That's fine. that does not matter too much for me. But all this is bad signs. All of it. that is likely not going to work either. Oh well. You work with what you got, Ming. Now we'll see while it's loading. Anybody who has not seen the metal cards yet, it's on our YouTube channel as well, IronVerse Comics. Mail Day number 2. I talk about them a little bit more in depth, but they're here. They're done. A little over 200 are signed and ready to get mailed out. I just need to get all that in motion. Excited. Really stoked to get this past project behind me. In some cases too much, and I keep getting reminded, you know, it's a constant process. As long as you're running the same IP, basically, the same project, the same idea. Um, it's never gonna end. I have to accept that to a point. But there's some parts of it that will inevitably end, and I'm looking forward to this last endeavor reaching a sort of conclusion. We'll see if that'll do it. Now usually this will load in, and then I'll start wandering around the city, and then it'll just close all of a sudden while I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, it doesn't do that, and before when I was streaming, it doesn't do that. So I'm at a loss on this game when it doesn't work. But on a few others, I know why. It's because it's just too many mods. I want a game to be so much better than it is when it releases too much. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Boom, 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 boom.
Safe area detected.
Yeah, that should work for a moment or two. Let's get into up. There's an exit. That'll do just fine. Oh, the V-Sync's a little junky in here right now. Oh, screen tear is crazy. Okay, now it's fine, but in that room it was insane. Huh. Okay. Already? Oh no, friendlies. Alright, cool.
Guarding is kind of like standing at the stage door, waiting for someone to start some shit up.
Let's see. Basically, as soon as I get into some kind of combat. Oh look, fat rats. That's hygienic. Oh yeah, well, oh that's a mannequin at least. I was wondering why a corpse would be so clean, right? Oh hell! Yeah, my mouse isn't fucking cooperating right now either, but that'll do. So far, no crash. Happy with that. Oh, there it goes. It hasn't closed yet, though. Ha! This is the first time it didn't just, like, close out. Instead, we got this horrible repeating noise. Isn't that delicious? Alright, well, let's do this. Task Manager. Open up the Task Manager manually since the Control-Alt-Delete version ain't doing it. It doesn't say it's not responding, but it is not responding. Alright. Go bye-bye. It's because that noise is... No, go away. Go away, bad noise. There it goes. Huh. Yeah, nothing wants to cooperate with me today. From my energy levels to that. Huh. It's one of those days. Alright, let me try something that requires like no. Well, that'll probably crash too. No on my luck today. What is this? Yeah, like why is... Oh, because it needs to update. Okay, that needs to be done too. Very odd. Just so many weird things happening with this today. That's slight disappointment, but what are you gonna do, right? Let's try. Let's try this. Something simple and low energy that should have no trouble being played. That's all I want. It just fills time. It's not really that fun. Hasn't failed me yet, damn it. Alright, just put more content down. One second, folks. A couple other things I want to do since I'm doing that. Huh, yeah, just one of those days. Okay, boom, down here, and then back, down here, please. I guess I'll turn it up for my end, because I can't hear shit. Alright, this usually is no problem. There's like nothing going on with it, so it should be fine. I'll do this for a few minutes.
I'll be keeping your seat warm while you've been away.
I'll probably call the
Tonight's
stream.
tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in.
One second. There was something else I wanted to check. Yeah, 3 minutes till an hour, so we won't go too long. I'll probably play one full tournament, as they call it, and then go from there. But this shouldn't give me any
And
trouble.
now for
It's
your
an
bounty
old
challenge
reliable on this
opportunity.
channel.
Mr. Sampson, if you would be so kind.
The orb.
Well, this is a really bad idea.
Come, Mr. Sampson. You know the rules. Ah,
wanna win the orb.
An ancient device handcrafted over the generations by the likes of Archimedes, Galileo, and Da Vinci. Some say it's a source of nigh infinite power, while others claim it holds the secrets of creation itself.
Doc says it's a useless hunk of junk, but sure, let's say it's the nigh infinite power thing.
To claim the bounty, all you have to
It
do
broke.
is win the tournament.
They broke it. That's the only reason it doesn't work.
Hey, where'd my money go?
To a pleasant upstate farm where it has room to play with all its currency friends.
Alright. Queen 3. Alright, not too bad. Take a
Sure, why
high
not?
base card.
Not this time.
Fold.
I'll call.
He's calling. Alright, I'll check then. What do we got? Nothing that assisted me.
Checko.
Yeah.
Although usually a sign of a weak hand, a check can also be used to disguise a stronger hand. In your case, I'll assume it's a sign of confusion.
I'm not sure whether this hand's getting interesting or stupid.
Check.
Check.
Yeah. Alright, what we got? Pair of threes. We got a pair of threes. Alright.
Welcome to the party, kid. Call.
I call that bad insignificant.
Yeah, alright, let's see. Two pair queen
Check.
high. That's not so bad. Let's see. Do you guys want in on it?
Really?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, somebody might have that 10 though.
I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not so
I
confident.
call.
The
That's-
player has two pair.
Yep. He didn't have it.
Mr. Sampson has a pair of tens.
Okay. Do you have the three? None of them had the three. Three of a
Sam
kind.
has a pair of tens.
All
the
right.
player wins the hand.
I was not confident in that one. I did not expect anything there. But I'll take it.
Is it true that Doc Venture was in a video game back in the 70s?
Yeah, back in the cartoon days, someone thought it'd be a good idea to turn Rusty's adventures into
Oh,
a
wow.
video game. Made that E.T. game look like Halo.
What about you, big guy? You ever star in a video game?
Not,
See what Ash has got. Well, that didn't help.
Comment that cryptic usually comes with a story.
A few years back,
You
some
got
punk
Ash.
snuck my image into
You raising?
Mortal Kombat knockoff. It's one of those unlockable Easter eggs.
Oh man, I'm backing off of that one.
Mortal Kombat knockoff. Mortal Bobcat! That was you! What did they call you?
Ash grabs the pot.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah.
So, where was I?
All
oh,
my
yeah.
ribbons.
Tutu Blivey! With the Death Smooch Fatality move! Oh, yeah! I think I even have a sound file.
Tutu Blondie.
Sounds like you had a promising side career there, Brock. What happened?
The company went bankrupt. With extreme prejudice.
Who dug it? That's a lot of smallness. Yeah, I'm in.
Of course he's in. Yes. Patrick Warburton plays
Yeah,
Brock
who
Sampson
I
in the
usually
Venture
consult
Brothers.
when I have to make a tough decision.
Same voice
Faster,
actor.
pussycat! Kill!
We also got Bruce Campbell. I don't know the Sam and Max guys, nor do I know Claptrap's voice actor, but it's no longer the same voice actor for Claptrap with Borderlands 3, so
This isn't a staring contest, Junior. Get on with it.
it's a bit of a staring contest. I guess I'll go for it.
Call.
I'm hoping for that flush. Closer to the flush, but unlikely. Pair of tens, though.
I'll bet.
Nuh-uh.
Alright.
I
Raise.
haven't seen a pot that big since the attack of the 50-foot sous chef.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and paint the walls with your brains. I'm out.
Alright, come on, Clap.
Carry the 3. Call.
Of course you did. Of course you called. Another 10? That's a queen.
All in.
Ah, hell.
He just needed a 9 or an ace.
Hey, player. Hey. You should call.
I know you want me to call. Ugh, it would have to no, that's a. If he has that straight, I'm screwed. Fuck. Alright.
Claptrap steals
Take
the
your
pot.
money, you
So that's what you humans call bluffing.
unicycle robot.
Seriously, I had nothing.
You're lying. You likely had the ace or the 9. Ugh, that's not a great hand. Okay.
Life on Pandora seems a little gun-centric.
You know it, baby. According to our resident gunologist, there are over 200 skajillion different kinds of guns on Pandora.
Whole
There's no
skajillion.
such thing as a gunologist.
Fine.
Or a
We just don't play
skajillion.
nice. Fine.
Maybe not on Earth.
Don't play
but on
nice,
Pandora,
Williams.
we've got so many guns, we have to make up new words just to describe them.
But doesn't anybody fight up close and personal?
Only when they
I'm
run
glad I
out of
got out of
ammo.
that one.
Knives and clubs are for cavemen and losers.
I'm all
Ah. Watered down coffee
fuzz
still a little
nuggets.
warm. That's nice.
I'll fold.
Ash grabs the pot.
Ah,
Don't
this is
kick
not
yourself.
going
I would
well.
have folded too. But, you know, in a manlier way.
So, like I was saying,
Okay.
Present company accepted, big guy.
oh, not smart.
Oh, I need to win a hand here with some money to get back in this. So
Oh.
we'll see.
Not this time.
Damn it, I wanted your money.
I call.
Alright, might get Ash's money.
I fold.
That's it though. That's not good. Oh, it's... Well, I almost have the flush. Let's get another card down.
I'll bet.
Alright, well, no guts, no glory.
Not getting nervous on me, are you?
Why would I? It's all on this last card after all. Oh, I got the flush.
Ah, jeez.
Alright.
The player has a flush, and Mr. Williams has a pair of 3s. The player wins.
Lucky bastard.
Very lucky bastard.
You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
Alright. I'm still 7,600 bucks in the hole. That's not great.
Thanks for another crappy hand, lady.
You're welcome. It's nice to be appreciated.
Call.
So, on Pandora, you can get guns and vending machines?
Yes, you
Guns,
can.
ammo, medkits, you name it, we vend it.
What we got?
What about candy bars?
Parasites.
Candy bars? What kind of monster would sell candy bars at vending machines where innocent kids could get their hands on them?
But here on Earth,
Yeah,
of
here
course.
on Earth, you've got an
Of
obesity epidemic,
course.
people. But on Pandora,
I'm
our children
out.
are healthy, lean fighting machines. So suck it.
Oh, I would have had 3 of a kind of 6s.
all right, time to separate the cottons from the lacy unmentionables.
Damn.
All right, let's see.
Fold.
Nope. Well, I should have stayed in that one.
Sam takes the pot.
Oh well.
Just so you know, I was bluffing my butt off in that hand.
You probably
Looks
were.
like you've still got an extra butt or two to spare, Chief.
Okay.
I call.
Nah.
Call.
Yeah, I'm in
I'm all
this one.
fucking in.
Of course you are, Brock.
Impressive.
I'll
He
call
likes his
that.
hand. Okay.
Nope.
I'm in this one. Okay, pair of aces. It's not bad. It's not amazing.
Way to go out on a limb there, Captain Courageous.
I'm betting.
All right, let's see.
Great
How
deal.
that's
Whoa.
Big mistake, June.
all that.
Calling.
He's staying in. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay.
Looks like O'Clappy's just bought himself a big old sack of pain.
So far, so good. Did that help me?
And there goes the double tap.
Alright, yes it did. What does Claptrap need? He needs to drop a 4. It did not drop the 4 for him. Alright.
No way!
Whew.
Claptrap has a pair of 4s.
This is a
The
hard
player
fought
has
one.
A pair of aces. Brock Samson
Oh,
has
no.
ace high. On the side pot, the player wins the hand.
That I
And
did.
on the main pot, the player wins. Brock Samson has been eliminated.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Hello. It's not gonna end up well for poor Steve.
I like the cut of these cards, Jib. I'm in.
I didn't realize cards had jibs.
Or that you could cut them.
Okay, then.
Call.
I'm back in this.
Kinda cold in here.
I found that 15 degrees Celsius is the optimum temperature to keep the game moving. In the future, you might want
Oof.
to wear an undershirt.
Luckily, I'm already covered in fur. And my tongue's a thermostat.
And I have a miniature fusion reactor keeping me warm.
Swell.
Okay, there you go.
I'll bet this much.
Nope.
What about you, Sam?
Fold.
Nope. Alright. I'll bet this much.
I can't figure out whether your re-raise indicates a lack of poker skill or a lack of manners. To be fair, it could easily be both.
I think you should know that the Claptrap General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. Fold.
Yeah, I'll take your money.
The player takes the pot.
I want that orb. No, not too rude.
Is that a big
Little
bet?
rude, little
I've
rude.
kind of lost track.
I'll call that.
Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy hand.
I think I'll call.
There we go. Let's see. What's the river got for us? Oh, nothing for me.
I'll check that.
What you, Sam?
Check-o-rama.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Check-a-rooney.
Alright, let's see. What we got?
I'll check.
Check.
I'm gonna pretend I have that 6.
Dude, sweet. Okay, Claptrap, keep
You
it
have
cool.
that 6,
Don't stare
Claptrap?
at the money, or it'll think you're a creep.
Yep.
I'm going all in.
He
Whoa.
likely has that 6.
Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. Ugh.
Hope he doesn't have that 6.
Oh, Sam. Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Oh boy.
I'm thinking. I fold.
Yeah. He didn't have the 6.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. You lying robot. Suck my pair of kings.
Ah, that.
The little robot has a pair of 6s, and you have 2 pair. The player wins the hand. Claptrap
Out of
has been
blind
eliminated.
luck.
Well, that was a big ball of suck. I'm off to play a few million hands of video poker. See ya.
Getting there. Getting there.
So, Sam, why don't you take off your jacket?
2 reasons. First of all, I paid a team of highly skilled artisans a metric butt ton of money for this new suit, so I'm gonna show it off like a
4, 5,
trophy wife at a
6.
back-to-school night.
Eh.
And the second reason?
Underneath this jacket, I'm sweating like a fat guy in a walk-in humidor.
Ugh. Thanks for sharing that.
Somebody has that.
Seriously, my pits are so swampy, there are probably manatees swimming around in there. Check it out.
Oh,
So anyway, I'm keeping it on.
all in.
Great day in the
Yeah.
morning.
I'm
Just
probably
remember,
folding.
It's only a game. Fold.
Yeah, I'm out.
If you're folding because you're too embarrassed to admit that you've forgotten the rules, just nod your head. I promise not to tell anyone. Ash grabs the pot.
I was probably bluffing that time, but thanks for playing along.
It's time to raise the blinds to 800 and
Yeah, that was a sneeze.
1600.
Alright. Okay. You know that I can play with. Let's see.
These cards are a disease, and this fold is the dangerously untested cure.
What do you think, Ash?
All in.
Oh, I like that.
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
I like that. I like that so much.
Ah, come on.
The ace is
Damn.
pretty good. Let's see if it drops another 9. I'm pretty well set. Oh, did not drop another 9. But I'm still set because he ain't got anything. Let's see. 2 more cards. As long as it doesn't drop an ace. It could. Let's see. Did not. 2 pair, 9s and 5s.
Crap.
Goodbye, Ash.
Ashley has a pair of 5s. The player has 2 pair. The player wins. Ash has been eliminated from the tournament.
Sorry I couldn't have given you a better game. Next time I'll try not to leave my brain out in the Oldsmobile.
Me and the dog now, huh?
Checo.
What we got? Oh, nothing great.
I'm bad.
How much? Okay. I'll see this one through. Does he have the 8?
All in.
He
Sam,
likely has
no!
the 8.
Think of the children.
What children?
Think of the children.
Sam takes the
Just
pot.
Claptrap hanging from the...
Never bet against a freelance
Alright.
policeman on the edge of his seat.
Alright.
Hey, look, we're the only players left. Darwin's probably spinning in his grave. Call.
Yeah, it's not always survival of the fittest. This is true. that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing.
I think
Yeah.
your mouth's writing checks that haven't been properly endorsed.
Ugh, mouth checks. Pat, pat, pat.
Oh, hush. Check.
What we got?
Fuzz nuggets.
Could be really
Oh,
bad.
Sam. Think of all the ham-dingers we
I'm
could
trying
buy
to
with
steal
that.
the pot that's there. We'll see.
I'm thinking.
You know, fold, fold, fold.
Nope.
Yeah, all right.
The player takes the pot.
I did not have that queen, but I sure liked pretending I did. All right. Let's make it worthwhile. The year
Not
here.
bad. Not really good, but not bad.
Victory is so close now, for one of you.
Pair of jacks, pair of nines. All right.
I'll check.
I'm also gonna check, so you don't think I have as good a hand as I do.
Check.
I'll check one more time. What do you got, Sam?
Check.
Oh, you just want to check.
Yeah.
Come on, Sam.
Don't
You
be
want in
scared
on
by
this?
the chips. Don't be scared by the chips. I guess I'll call.
All right, here we go. Two pair. Let's see if two pair wins.
Sam has queen high.
Really?
and you
You went
have
all in on
two
queen high.
pair. The player wins
Really?
the hand.
I got the orb. All right. Oh, it didn't give me a winning sequence or anything. It's like, here's the orb. All right, I'll take that. How do I start? Yes. 215 tokens. There you go. Slowly but surely. One more. And right there. All right. Well, there you go. I didn't think I was going to win that. But I did. That was nice. Is there anything else? We're at an hour 15. I think that'll do it. Keep it kind of a shorter stream. Might be back later today, might not. I appreciate you folks for joining me, as always. Hopefully there's some decent information. Hopefully the audio kept up just fine and all of that. Apologies for the technical difficulties that were relatively continuous. But yeah, I'm Cody with IronVerse Comics, and I'll catch you folks on that rusty IronVerse Comics trail. You take care.